It's time to go courtside with Sammy B and Lee on Q92. This is the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarta Auto Group. Tonight's showdown is also brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union, Bell Stores, Nate McFarland with Howard Hanna, Luca Downtown and Basil, AWP Safety, GMC Heating and Cooling, Southway Fence Company, Ample Storage, Morris Brothers, Perspective Designs, and Nate Blair with Ameriprise. The lights are bright, the gym is alive, and the stage is set. Let's send it courtside to Sammy B and Lee live on Q92.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Jackson High School on this Friday night here in Stark County. Tonight, a little non-league hoops for you as the Jackson Polar Bears step out of the Federal League, and they will take on the Louisville Leopards. Louisville comes in 8-13. The Bears are 13-7. Tip-off coming up here in about 8-9 minutes or so. Sam Berkman, as always, joined by my partner as we go courtside with Lee Foster. The Bears and the Leopards tonight, partner.
Yes, sir.
Don't see these teams go at it much in hoops over the years, but tonight is the night. We'll see what they got.
Yeah, I think they've both obviously had some good teams in years past and never got together. It's got on a collision course here. I'd assume this is a home and home, and Jackson will have to go over there to Louisville next year. But kind of a tale of two stories. I think we mentioned the pregame on your radio show that Louisville's lost 6 in a row after being 8-7. They're now sitting at 8-13. Coach David Warts' first year. Jackson, on the other hand, has been hot. They're 13-7, finished 8-4 in the Federal League, good enough for third in a year that for them was kind of a rebuild for Coach Zabevic's club, right? So obviously came out on the right end, still playing a ton of young guys. Both teams a little short-handed tonight. Point guard for Jackson, Chase Maurer, is out with concussion symptoms, and obviously the Balcom boy, the transfer from Glenelg to Louisville, has to sit the second half of the year due to transfer rules. So both teams a little short-handed, but I'd give Jackson a slight edge if I had to throw it out there on paper.
Bears and the Leopards a couple of minutes away. It is Military Appreciation Night tonight. If the folks that are here, or if you haven't, you should walk in tonight. They had a lot of the American flags proudly
this evening is appreciated.
Placed and set up as you walk through the cafeteria, or if you came in through the other door here to walk into the gymnasium. So it really looked cool. Speaking of the USA, congratulations to the men's hockey team today. Easy win over Slovakia. They will be headed to the gold medal coming up here for the Winter Olympics, and most likely against Canada, but we'll find out. As mentioned, Jackson 13-7, Louisville 8-13. Also with Louisville, that very tough schedule. Again, they've had to battle some injuries and some stuff. I think they've only played like 8 home games this year. That's just the way the schedule broke. They were heavy loaded last year, so this year they had to repay the favor on those home and aways. And boy, They've been traveling a lot. Akron, Cleveland, you name it. They've been all over the place.
Yeah, that schedule's similar to your alma mater, Canton Central Catholic. They didn't duck anybody on this. They had a beat grinder this year for sure.
They're playing St. Vincent St. Mary tonight, I believe. Central is. It's either tonight or tomorrow, and then their regular season will come to. And, of course, we got the big tournament draw for the big schools coming up on Sunday, and that should be fun. We will step out, and we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get you the starting fives. We'll get you the national anthem. We'll get you the 15-minute intro video and a whole lot more coming up here on Q92 and Q92radiosports.com. It is the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarta and Automotive Group.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members. With a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
Head to Bell Stores and sink your teeth into the Italiano Double Stack. Hot, satisfying, and made for hunger that won't wait. Bell Buddy Rewards members can pair it with a 20-ounce Mountain Dew and earn 10 cents off per gallon. Big flavor, even bigger savings. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Our national anthem by the Jackson Pep Band. They got the colors at mid-floor on the Bear logo. And young group is ready to walk out and make their exit off of the floor here. Again, Military Appreciation Night tonight here at the home of the Polar Bears. Jackson, as they take on Louisville. Apparently it must be Hawaii night for the Louisville cheerleaders. They got the
And now let's be the starting
lineup. Ready to go to Honolulu.
First for our visitors,
Ready to
the
roll.
Louisville Leopards.
All right. 13-7 Bears, 8-13 Leopards. Don't forget throughout tonight's game, we'll have scores on some other games tonight from our AWP safety scoreboard, so stay tuned for that. And of course, halftime activities coming up, news and weather, post-game show. We'll hand out our player of the game presented by Nathan McFarland, our outstanding Howard Hanna real estate agent. So we got a lot coming your way tonight here. Also, we'll keep you in touch with what the Cavs are doing. And if anything breaks in college hoops or the Winter Olympics, we'll have that for you as well. All right, let's shoot it over to the shooter.
Yes, sir.
Lee Foster, tonight's starting lineup is presented by the Southway Fence Company.
All right, partner. For Coach David Works, you mentioned left come in 8 and 13. They will start number 12, Greg Wilson. Number 20, their best player, in my opinion, about 15 a game, sophomore Cohen Rogers. Number 13, Brandon Sanders. Number 4, Jake Baker. And number 3, Colton Norris to round out the starting lineup for the Leps. For Jackson, longtime head ball coach Tim DeBevick, 13-7 in quote-unquote rebuilding year. Done a nice job with these young Bears. They're going to be missing their point guard. Chase Maurer out tonight, concussion protocol. Jackson Bowen, number 13, will start for him. They will also start senior number 12, Caden Boyd. Junior number 24, Carter Mullen. Sophomore number 33, their shooter, Ethan O'Byrne. And their freshman, sensational number 23, Mason Morris.
They tap into everything you're capable of.
And now we get that 50-minute video my partner talked about.
I may have embellished a little bit on the length of it, but it is one of the longer ones here in the county. Tell you what we'll do. We'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll get the tip-off. Ready to roll from Jackson. It's the Bears, the Leopards. It's the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Automotive Group right here on Q92.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Mulliman.
We are back here at Jackson. They're still doing the starting lineups for tonight's game.
5'10", senior number 13, Jackson.
Jackson will finish with Massillon a week from tonight.
And a 6-foot senior number 12,
Louisville will jump into the tournament and play Aurora.
And the rest of your Jackson Polar Bears.
Division 1 and 2 tournament draw will be Sunday, so we'll have an idea where everybody's going to go as far as the bigger schools are concerned. People will put their names on a bracket. We'll get ready to roll. Also, we remind you to check us out at Courtside Sam Lee on our social media platforms. Sunday, we will release the all Courtside Stark County basketball team.
Hey-o.
First team, second team, and honorable mention and player and coach of the year. So make sure you're following us there at Courtside Sam Lee. And I know you'll enjoy that coming up here this Sunday. All right, here we go. Leopards in the baby blue. Jerseys and shorts, white numbers and letters trimmed in the blue. Polar Bears home whites tonight with the purple numbers and letters trimmed in the black and the purple piping over the shoulders and down the shorts. Polar Bears with the basketball, and we are underway here on Q92. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, as we bring you courtside on this Friday night. Bears will go right to left here in the first quarter of play. That's Mason Morris, flips it over here on the left side. The ball very quickly went out of bounds. The ball will stay with Jackson.
Got to figure Coach Bevick and company got a little set here coming out, trying to get somebody a good look out early.
So Loy's got it. He gets it out on top. Bowen to O'Byrne. O'Byrne, the lefty, goes down the paint, pull off the glass. No, Ethan got his own rebound, hustles a pass over on the left wing, and it's taken away and it's stolen. And we got a loose ball foul right away as Drake Wilson was fouled.
Polar Bear foul number 13, Jackson Bowen, his first team first.
First foul of the night. 7:27 to go here in the first quarter. Just getting underway here from Jackson Township. Well, if you haven't stepped outside the last couple hours, make sure you have a coat. It went from like 58 to 32 in like 2 hours. Leopards with the basketball. Jake Baker gets it over on the right side of the floor. That's Drake Wilson. Wilson tried to muscle his way down the baseline, and ball got knocked out of bounds by O'Byrne.
Both teams kind of out of sorts here to start. A couple rough possessions on both ends.
Both teams also playing a little short-handed tonight. Leopards with the basketball. It's Brandon Sanders, number 13. He gets it out on the floor to Baker. Baker trying to post inside, goes with the up and under move, little baby hook, right-handed shot, put it off the glass for him. No. How about Mason Morris? Comes out of there with a rebound. 3 Leopards draped all over him. And the foul is going to be called on Jake Baker.
Jake Baker, his first team first.
All right, partner, let's get a bucket, huh?
6:45 to go in the first quarter. Just getting heated up here at Jackson. O'Byrne on the left wing to Loy. Loy shakes right, goes back left, shoots that long three. It's good. Loy from downtown. Caden Loy. We've seen him light it up all season long. Caden Loy gives the Leopards their first lead of the night. It's a 3-0 contest. Loy, 17.7 points a game. We come right back the other way, and Rogers hits one from downtown. We're knotted up in the 3 apiece.
Rogers really shoots the basketball well. We saw him months ago, but had a pretty stroke over at Louisville.
Had the game against Perry way back on December the 5th. Haven't seen the Leps since, so now we're getting to take a look at him tonight. Long 3 left wing put up no good by Rogers again. So that one missed the mark, and it was picked up by O'Byrne. O'Byrne going coast to coast to the other end of the floor. No look passing through it right into the hands of Cohen Rogers of Louisville. Leopards at the other end on a run out. Wilson's going to drive, put it up. No rebound picked up by Ethan O'Byrne. Throws it down floor to Loy. Loy steps into a 3, lets it go. Good.
And Loy for 3.
Well, we got 3 triples to start. We like that.
So Loy from downtown makes it a 6-3 ball game, and Loy's got all 6 of the Bears' points here early on. 5:22. Clock runs in the opening quarter of play. 6-3 Bears on Q92. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, courtside with you on this Friday night. Also available on all of our streaming platforms tonight on social media, including the Q92 Radio YouTube channel. Leopards being a little deliberate now with the ball. Rogers are going to go baseline. Cutoff, draws the contact. Bowen says, no, I didn't foul. Referee says, yes, you did. And Rogers is going to go shoot two line right for Louisville. 5:02 in the opening quarter. It's a 6-3 Jackson lead.
Line for the Leopards, Cohen Rogers shooting two.
Yeah, Bowen, young man, getting the start. You just got to let that go. Unless that's not his second, was it? He sure was.
That's why he was doubly upset.
In the game for the Polar Bears, number 3, Gio Stans.
So Giovanni Stans has to come in. Bowen will sit down with those 2 fouls.
That didn't take him long. 3 minutes, 2 fouls.
So the Bears again already shorthanded tonight. No Chase Maurer, unable to go. Tim DeVevic might have to go down that sideline a little bit more tonight than normal. 4:50 to go in the first quarter. It's a 6-4 ball game. Whistle, foul, deep on the right wing, or the left wing, I should say. They're going to call that on Colton Norris. The 6'2 senior picks up the foul.
It's filled in a little bit here, partner, but not a traditional Jackson crowd.
No. Ball comes way out to Mason Morris, the freshman, on the verge of having an absolutely incredible career. Steps back, shoots the 19-footer, no. Rebound picked up by the Leopards. Norris will get it down the floor. Here comes Sanders. Sanders on the block, got bumped by O'Byrne, gets it back out on top to Rogers. Rogers behind the three-point line, swings it over on the left wing. 4:22, clock runs in the first quarter. It's a 6-4 Jackson lead. Rogers shoots the long three, barely grazed the rim from the right side. And the rebound picked up by O'Byrne, and he'll bring it across the timeline. O'Byrne with the right-hand dribble on the Polar Bear logo, swings it on the right side to Stans. Gio, left of the key, goes down the lane, whistle, foul. That'll be the 13th foul on Louisville. 4:07 to go in the quarter. It's a 6-4 Jackson lead.
Well, herky-jerky here to start. He's trying to catch some flow. 5 fouls called already here in the first 4 minutes.
Cody Saylor.
After 1, Maslin 19, Glen Oak 16.
A little closer than the JV game.
I agree.
Loy's got it on the right wing. Loy, foul line extended, 17-footer, and a beauty. Hayden Loy, nothing but the bottom of the net. Young man's got all 8 of the Jackson points. Bears 8, Leopards 4, 3:50 in the first quarter of play here on Q92. Long three, right wing, up and good. Wilson from downtown. Greg Wilson. Well, I'll tell you what, this has been a 3-point party.
Yeah, that's the 4th one of the ballgame.
8-7 Bears, 3:33 to go in the first quarter of play. Stands at the top of the key to Loy. Loy at midcourt. Pass on the left side. Sands had to save it there. He'll go cross court to Morris. Mason fakes right, goes left, hooks it into the corner. There goes a Loy three. That one's off the rim, no good. And the rebound picked up by Rogers. We'll get it down the floor to Norris. Here come the Leopards under Coach David Wirtz in his first year. Louisville 8-13, but a brutal schedule and a lot of road games this year. Left of the key, Sanders. Brandon drives in, gets it back to Norris. We'll flip it out on top to Rogers, about 35 feet away, top of the key, straight on. Now moves to the left wing, looking for the backdoor pass, nobody home. 2:55 to go in the quarter. Into the paint is Wilson, trying to get a shot up, no. Ball loose on the floor, we got a jump. 2 Leopards against 1 Bear.
Possession Leopards.
That'll give it to Louisville.
Number 30, Max Matty.
Here comes Max Matty, number 30 for the Leps, a 6'2 junior.
Another Matty.
Another Matty.
How many has there been?
1,050. And they just keep coming. Inside, blocked into the left corner, but the Leopards keep possession. Rogers has got it. Dumps it inside. Zaylor, he got up a shot. Nope, and Ethan O'Byrne come out of there, and then a foul. About 65 feet away from the basket. That's going to go on Colton Norris.
What is Zaylor's first name?
11.
Cody. Cody?
Yep.
Cody Johnson. I mean Zaylor.
Cody Zaylor.
Country music.
2:28 to go. First quarter. Looking for a little juice in the building here. 8-7, Jackson by 1. Bears in the home whites tonight. Louisville in the powder blues. Inside, Mullivan put it up on the rim. No, but he got fouled. Could be on any of 3 Leopards, but they're going to call it on Cody Zaylor. 8-7 Bears, 2:19 first quarter.
Thank goodness, honestly, for what Caden Loy's done here early, partner. Jackson, to me, is initiating offense too deep, too far away. Without Maurer out there, it looks a little different than normal for the Polar Bears.
Trying to work their way through as Mulliman hits the free throw. So Carter with his first point. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Friends and Family Credit Union, by Bell Stores, and GMC Heating and Cooling. Mulliman line left, trying to get a both. And he does. So Mulliman hits 2 straight at the free throw line. 2:18 to go in the first quarter. Jackson now puts a little pressure on the Leopards. Will bring it across with no problem. 10-7 Bears. Leps with the ball. Baseline driving is Zahler, and another whistle on a foul. Oh, my. That will be the 7th foul called here in the first quarter.
Nope, 8.
8? That's right. 5 and 3 is 8. Boy, it's Lent. I get no meat today, man. My brain's about ready to.
I'll get you a burger later.
No meat today for me, Mark. Baseline jumper from 6. Good. And another foul. But Zahler gets the basket. His first 2. He'll look for 3 at the line. We are on the verge of both teams being in the bonus in the first quarter. 10-9, Jackson by 1. Leopards with a freebie here. Could tie it up. Zahler line right. Lets it fly. It's up, and it is good, and we are tied at 10. Zahler with 3. Here come the Bears with 2:06 to go in the first quarter of play. Sands on the right side of the floor. Giovanni Stands, a freshman, getting a lot of minutes this year. He throws up a shot. Oh, good. And there's the foul on Louisville. That's their 6th.
Louisville foul number 13, Brandon Sanders, his first.
Well, we might not have any players left here by about 8 o'clock, but catch us.
Now, if you're over at the Paul and Carol David YMCA down the street, come on over. We might need you.
Masson and Glenn tied up mid-second quarter, 28-all.
Back in for Louisville, number 12, Drake Wilson.
As you mentioned before, the one Masson game you don't do is off to an early start, almost at halftime.
I think the Tigers are shorthanded tonight.
No Geo Jackson.
And hopefully he'll be back sooner than later, but we'll see.
I'd assume they'll wait till the tournament starts.
Free throw up and good by Giovanni. Stands is good. So it's 11-10. Gio with his first points of the night. Here come the Leopards now with 1:15 to go. It's an 11-10 Bear lead. Leopards with the basketball. Wilson on the right side. Drake with a couple of dribbles behind the three-point line. Goes around Mulliman. Cut off on the baseline. Got to get way out on top to Cohen Rogers, the 6'1 junior. 1:33 to go in the corner. Rogers open for a 3 in the corner. Oh, how did that not go in? Loose ball on the floor, saved in by Jackson to Louisville. Mulliman blocked the shot underneath, but the Leopards keep the ball again. It's still 11-10 Jackson. Feed inside, that's a kick with 1:19 to go first quarter. 11-10 Bears. 5 fouls on Louisville, 4 on Jackson. 1-point game here in the first quarter with 1:19 to go. And another foul before the ball even got inbounded. Boy, this guy must be getting paid by the foul tonight. Mulliman with the foul, or Mason Morris with the foul. So both teams in the bonus with 1:19 to go in the quarter.
Colton Norris shooting 2.
So Norris will shoot 2 line right. He is looking for his first points of the night. Colton, number 3 on the back of his jersey, lets it fly. It's up and it's good. So Colton in the books. It's 11-11. O'Byrne in and Morris will sit down.
This will be our 9th free throw of the first quarter. I think we only had 4 or 5 combined the last game we did in the first half.
Getting paid back tonight. That free throw, a little flat, kind of hung on the phalange, and then it dropped down through. So Norris with 2, and the Leps go back in front, 12-11 with 1:15 to go in the opening quarter of play. And promptly the Polar Bears throw it out of bounds. It'll go back to Louisville with 1:10 to go. 12-11, Leopards in front. Leopards looking for their 9th win. Bears looking for win number 14 on the season as tournament time approaches here in the state of Ohio. Louisville trying to snap a 6-game losing streak. Rogers swings it into the corner. Now the ball comes out on top. Rogers on the right wing, trying to shake O'Byrne, can't do it. Throws it on the right side to Norris. It gets it way back out on top to Rogers. Rogers will circle the wagons a bit, dump it over on the left wing to Zayla. That ball picked off and stolen by Stans. Giovanni, a double pump, put it up, put it in. Gio with 3, and Polar Bears go back in front 13-12 with 28 seconds to go here in the first quarter. See if the Leps hold for one. 22 seconds left in the quarter. Zayler's going right to the rack, got cut off. They'll bring it all the way out on top to Rogers, and they'll swing it to the top of the key to Wilson. Drake Wilson with 12 on the clock, 13-12, Bears by 1. Wilson baseline, going to fade from 17. A little Davitsky action there, put it up no good, and bodies all over the deck. It's going to be a jump. 4.4 seconds to go in the quarter. It will go back to Jackson. 13-12 Bears. Jackson to throw it in.
Caden Loy from half court. What do you say?
Warsler throws it into Loy. Loy with 3, Loy with 2, Loy with 1 from 35 feet on the wing. Hit the glass, the rim, and it fell off. We played 8 minutes here in Jackson. Your score, the Polar Bears 13, the Louisville Leopards 12. You're listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group on Q92.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and a cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B. and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back to Jackson High School. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster with you on Q92. 13-12 Bears as we get things cranked up here in the second quarter play. Don't forget, give us a follow on X and Instagram at Courtside Sam Lee. At Courtside Sam Lee. We've got our 4th tie-up tonight already. And this time, the ball will stay with Jackson.
Air ball there, not even close.
So see if we can get a little bit of a flow here in this second quarter. 13-12, Bears by 1. A couple of more trips up and down the floor. We'll get you an AWP safety scoreboard. O'Byrne tries a 3-pointer on the left wing, couldn't get it to go. And the rebound picked up by Cohen Rogers. 7:25 of the second quarter, 13-12. Jackson by 1. Leopards with the ball. Zayler over on the left side to Wilson. Drake Wilson at the top of the key. He's picked up by Sands. Gets it over on the right side to Colton Doherty, who has checked in for the first time tonight. He wears number 25 for Coach Wirtz. Louisville with a minute gone by in the second quarter. And a foul out here in front, and that is going to be an offensive foul. We're going to call that on Brandon Sanders. Sophomore just picked up his second personal foul.
I think Jackson here, other than Loy getting hot early and making a couple of threes, they got to find a way to get Morris involved.
Yeah. Does he have 1 foul or 2?
Who's that?
Mason. Just 1, right?
He's only got 1.
Yeah.
But he's only taken, I think, 1 shot. They got to find a way to get him a couple looks. Great pass.
Nice pass down to Loy. How about that? Mason Morris with the dime. Loy in double figures with 10. It's 15-12 Jackson. Hey. Second quarter of play.
Get him involved. Look at that. Easy layup.
Leopards with the ball now. Rogers gets it over on the right wing. Driving to the basket is Brandon Sanders. He puts a shot up, no good, but he's fouled. That'll go on Gio. So he's got 2.
13, Brandon
First
Sanders.
foul in the second quarter. 6:34 to go in the half. 15-12 Jackson by 3. First free throw up. No good.
Partner, I think at some point,
Back in for the Polar
you
Bears,
got to let
number
somebody
13,
challenge a guy at the
Jackson
rim. I feel like every time they think there's contact, they've blown the whistle.
It's what do they call that?
It's like premeditated.
Premeditated over.
Yeah, a little overzealous.
Yeah.
Before it's even there.
Second free throw bangs off the front of the rim, but great hustle by Sanders to keep it alive for Louisville. Doherty to Rogers to Wilson. They'll swing it around the left to Zaylor. Zaylor gets the lane, goes inside with a left hand and scoops and scores. Cody Zaylor. He cradled that baby, switched it to the left hand, and kissed it off the window. Louisville down 1.
Zaylor with 5 right now to lead the left.
Carter Mullen out on top of Loy. Loy's on a hot streak. He should just keep shooting. He will. Euro steps it, but he threw it off the glass. No, and it's rebounded by Rogers. Here come the Leopards now at the other end of the floor. Driving, scooping, and scoring. So Brandon Sanders with the driving basket. It's 16-15 Leopards with 5:49 to go here in the first. And there's a steal by Zaylor. Leopards 1-on-2. Zaylor got crunched by Loy at the other end of the floor. And it'll be a foul on Caden Loy.
Jackson foul number 12, Caden Loy.
5:43 first half, 16-15 Leopards by 1. And I think we got a timeout here by Jackson. That will be a GMC heating and cooling timeout. It's a 30, so we'll keep it here. 16-15 Leopards.
Woo! I tell you, buddy. I just think that without Maurer, Jackson has, he handles the ball for them 100% of the time, initiates the offense. It's like taking the quarterback out of the game, right? It's really hard to do what you're accustomed to doing when your floor general's not out there on the floor directing traffic. So somebody's got to step up for Jackson here to get them into a flow.
Let's see, Sanders has two.
Cody Zaylor shooting 2.
So Cody Zaylor is going to shoot a couple of free throws line right now. Zaylor, first one up and good.
Does he have 2 different shoes on, or is it supposed to look like that?
I think it's they got the same design. Maybe it's supposed to look like that. Zaylor's second free throw. That one crawls over the rim. How about the young man? He's got 7. And the Leopards have taken their biggest lead of the night. 18-15 Louisville with 5:35 to go. Here in the second quarter of play on Q92. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster courtside. Mason Morris steps back, 18-footer. Good, Mason Morris. There he is. Very comfortable on that left elbow. That mid-range jumper for the freshman. He's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, I think, too, when he steps back, he's so big. He's so long.
Mm-hmm.
You can't
and
block
the
it.
way he shoots it,
right, it's
he
high.
Arcs it. Yeah. Doherty. Couple of dribbles with the right hand. Hands it off over the top of the key to Zaylor. Zaylor picked up by Morris. Ball on the left side to Wilson. Wilson gets a screen and roll. Ball comes into Doherty. Back to Wilson. He's thinking about chucking that 3. Now he'll pick up his dribble and throw it to Rogers over on the left side. Cross-court pass. That's Cody Zaylor. Out to Doherty. Leopards very deliberate this time down the floor as Jake Baker's checked back into the game, number 4. Doherty, top of the key, passes on the 3. Mid-range, spins, dumps it to Rogers. Cohen will drive and score with the right hand. Rogers with the basket. And for Rogers, that is point number 6.
Hey, you weren't kidding, though. It took their time. Very deliberate.
Boy, in the paint, money from 6 feet away. Caden Loy with a dozen.
His first step is so quick.
It is. Either left or right, it's quick. Wilson drives inside, put it off the glass and scored, and he is fouled. Drake Wilson with 5. He'll look for 6 at the line. Louisville very sneakily is kind of controlling the tempo here tonight. They've taken a 22-19 lead second quarter. For the Bears, Zach Zaylor will check in. He's got a Zeeler and a Zaylor tonight. Zeeler for the Bears, Zaylor for the Leopards. 4:15 to go first half. Louisville on top, 22-19. Wilson's going to shoot up good. He completes the three-point play, so he's got 6 now. And Louisville, their biggest lead now is at 4 at 23-19. Blake Carr has checked in for Louisville. Blake wears number 33. Top of the key to Bowen. Almost at midcourt now. Bowen makes his move to the right side, gets into Morris. Mason just behind the three-point line, shoots the three, hit the rim, hit the glass, hit the rim, no. Volleyball up in the air, and a loose ball foul is called on Jackson. For Louisville with the momentum here, 3:57 to go in the first half, 23-19. How about Jackson's picked up 4 already?
I'm telling you. These guys are blowing it every chance they get.
Must be an awful lot of contact down there, or making sure the whistles are ready to go for the tournament. That ball went out of bounds at the Jackson end of the floor. Coach Ward says, no way in the world is that Jackson ball, but the official says, well, it is. And Ethan O'Byrne will throw it in. 3:50 to go in the first half, 23-19 Leopards. O'Byrne throws it to Loy, out on top. Bowen around a Morris screen. Bowen to the top of the key to Loy. Caden steps back, keeps the dribble alive with the right hand over to the right side of the floor.
I mean, they're just putting, that though, I will agree. That was a foul. Doherty literally just two-hand checked him into the chest. Like, move his feet. Why?
So Colton Doherty with his first foul. So 2 fouls on Jackson. I'm sorry, 2 on Louisville, 4 on Jackson. 3:38 to go in the first half. 23-19. That's a 4-point lead for the visiting Louisville Leopards. Loy trying to go left baseline. He does. Now he picks up his dribble. Spins out of trouble out to Morris. Mason from 19 up. Rim, and it crawls in. That is a shooter's touch. Just hung it up there, and it rolled around, kicked around, and fell in. Morris with 4, 23-21 now. Louisville Doherty at the other end of the floor. Gets it to Baker out on top. Rogers 3, rim no. Loose on the floor, picked up by Morris. Throws it down to Loy. Caden's got numbers. Bowen for 3. It's good. There it is. There's a little rhythm. Bowen hits from downtown. And just like a snap of the fingers, the Bears are back in front, 24-23, and Louisville just threw it away. So the Leps are going to call timeout. Coach David Wirtz, after they were up by 4, they're down by 1 with 2:52 to go here in the first half. It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout. We'll keep it here with the Bears in front by 1.
AWP scoreboard update, halftime. Massillon 36. Fighting Cold Eagles at Glenelg 34. Ooh. What do you know?
I know tonight's game is also brought to you in part by Howard Hanna real estate agent Nathan McFarland, by the Southway Fence Company, by Ameriprise Financial and our financial guru Nathan Blair, putting your money to work for you, by Perspective Designs, the official graphics designer of Courtside with Sammy B. and Lee. Tonight's game also brought to you by Luca in Basel downtown, 2 of Canton's premier restaurants. By Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Canton, Morris Brothers since 1980. And by Ample Storage Units. If you need to store something, Ample Storage Units will take care of you. Check them out online right now. Look them up. AmpleStorageUnits.com. Here come the Bears. Loy on the right side to Zeeler. Now O'Byrne. Back to Zeeler on the right wing. Pass down low, nobody home. They'll recycle it with Loy. Loy at the right elbow, picks it up out to Morris. Mason will bring it out with the left hand. The freshman, silky smooth, shoots the 3. That's short. Rebound picked up by Doherty for Louisville. Here come the Leopards. 2:25 to go in the first half. In the corner, 3 up, nothing at the bottom of the net for Max Maddie. Corner 3 for Maddie. Leopards by deuce, 26-24.
For 3 RPA.
Whoa. A little hand fighting down here with Morris and Doherty. And Mason Morris just picked up his second foul.
It's also the team 5th.
That was some good old-fashioned
Act job.
pushing and shoving right there. And now the Bears, again with 5 fouls. The Leopards will be shooting freebies for the last 2
Player
times.
control foul is out of bounds.
That's right, no free throws on a player control
foul. Norris.
I do like the pressing here. Jackson out in a 1-2-2, trying to speed them up, make these younger kids for Louisville think a little bit.
So the Bears trying to put a little pressure on the Leps now as Rogers will bring it across the timeline. Over on the right side to Sanders. Kicks it back to Cohen. Rogers in the corner. Maddie for a rainbow 3. That one's off the rim, no good. Tipped up in the air, grabbed by the Bears. Here comes Mason Morris now. Caden Loy across the timeline. Caden into the paint, up and under move, put on the baseline. Wow, that was nice.
That was a tough shot, buddy.
Caden Loy with 14 on a jumper on the baseline, a little bit behind the basket almost. And the Bears and the Leopards all of a sudden are tied at 26 here on Q92. A minute 35 to go in the first half of play. Leopards in the powder blues. Long three, right wing up, no good by Wilson. Picked up by Mason Morris. He'll throw it down to Loy. Caden Loy across the timeline to the left wing into the corner for Bowen. Back to Loy. 1:16 to go first half. 26-26 tie. Jackson and Louisville here tonight on Q92. Bowen long three, no good. Good block out by the Leopards, and the rebound picked up by Louisville. Here comes Wilson across the timeline. Wilson almost carry it. Now he'll bring it out to the top of the key with a minute to go in the first half. 26-26 tie. Stick around, halftime activities coming up. Rogers at the left elbow, spins out of trouble to Wilson. Into the corner. Sanders backing his man down, backing him down. Traveled.
That's a good call. He
referee was right there. Yep, he did drag it.
Bears, number 5, Braden Warsler.
So the ball goes back to the Bears. Braden Warsler in for Coach Tim DeBevick.
If I'm Coach DeBevick here, and I don't know anything as a coach, but I'm taking the last one. The half's been ugly. Run out the 42 seconds, take the last shot, be tied or take a lead. Don't come and shoot a quick one, give them a run out, and I'll be losing at the break.
I will bet you
that they don't.
Bulk Kit Kats from the box stores that they do not take the last shot.
Okay, well, you just lost, buddy. I love this. Bet accepted. Uncle Leroy wins.
As I'm making the bet, I see them pulling the ball out.
Oh, hold on. I'm not out of jail yet because I thought he was going to go.
15 seconds to go first half. We're tied at 26. Kit Kat's on the line.
Does Caden Loy have an earpiece? Did you tell him to shoot it?
It's not like the NFL. All those guys on the sidelines, they got earpieces in. Caden Loy steps back, shoots the three. No. Rebound picked up by Louisville. Sammy B's going to get the Kit Kats. Time has run out in the end of the first half at Jackson.
That was the last shot.
No, but not in the first half.
Yes, it was.
No, Louisville got the ball back. 5 seconds to go. Got a shot off.
They threw it from 19.
Hey, the camera doesn't lie. 2 quarters in the books at Jackson. 26-26, Louisville and the Bears. Halftime activities are coming up. You are listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Automotive Group, exclusively on Q92.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
When pizza's on your mind, Bell Stores is ready with hot, fresh Hunt Brothers pizza. Grab a hunk of pizza, perfect for sharing or saving. Top it off with a 20-ounce Coca-Cola. Bell Buddy Rewards members can earn 10 cents off per gallon when you buy the combo. Big flavor, big value. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
Hey, sports fans, want the latest local sports news, game photos, coach and player interviews, and live play-by-play coverage? Then follow Q92 Sports on social media now. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Like, follow, and subscribe today. Catch the highlights, relive the moments, and stay connected to your hometown teams. Q92 Sports, your home for everything local sports. Real teams, real action, real coverage. Follow Q92 Sports on social media.
From the newsroom, I'm Clint Scroggs with the halftime edition of Q92 News. Man accused of pulling a gun on a Canton police officer has entered a not guilty plea in common pleas court. 21-year-old Shane Newman of Plain Township arraigned today on charges including attempted murder, felonious assault, and robbery. Police allege Newman pointed a gun at an officer December 18th and was found with MDMA pills after officers responded to a shoplifting call at the Walmart on Atlantic Boulevard Northeast. Pretrial hearing set for March 5th. New Philadelphia man who allegedly fired a police officer's gun during an arrest now faces multiple charges. 28-year-old Dylan Ryder has been indicted by a Tuscarawas County grand jury on charges of attempted murder, felonious assault, and grand theft of a firearm. New Philadelphia police responded January 14th to a welfare check on a man lying in a wooded area. Ryder ran when officers tried to arrest him. During the struggle, he allegedly grabbed an officer's gun and fired one round. No one was hurt. Ryder also charged with armed robberies of two Dollar General stores in Pike Township in East Sparta the day before. Man found dead near downtown Akron has been identified as a 36-year-old Jacob Weisgarber. His ID was confirmed by DNA. Weisgarber had been released from prison 13 days before his body was discovered near Gojo Plaza in September. Weisgarber was arrested in Canton Township in September 2024 after running into traffic on Route 30 in a Scream costume. The medical examiner has not released cause of death. Metallus reported $1.2 billion in net sales for 2025, a 7% increase from 2024. The Canton-based steelmaker cites stronger demand and higher shipments across multiple markets. The company reported a fourth quarter loss of $14.3 million, but full-year adjusted net income was $15.3 million, with adjusted earnings at $75.6 million. The company also ratified a 4-year labor agreement with United Steelworkers. Metallus expects stronger performance in 2026, with first quarter earnings anticipated to rise. Officials finalizing plans for renovations at Hoover High School in North Canton, which are expected to begin this spring and continue intermittently for the next 18 months. The Board of Education has approved a $375,000 contract with Jackson Township-based Saul Harris Day Architecture. The renovation is part of the second phase of the district's master facilities plan. Voters approved a $1.6 million, $27.8 million bond in 2023, plus an additional $0.7 million for a permanent improvement fund. Funds will support $7 million in high school upgrades over the next decade. Portage County judge has sentenced a man to 20 years in prison after he admitted to sexually assaulting a girl. 76-year-old Robert Danner of Streetsboro pleaded guilty in December to gross sexual imposition. As part of a plea deal, rape and attempted rape charges were dropped. Following his prison term issued Tuesday, Danner must register as a Tier 2 sex offender. Prosecutors say the abuse occurred between 1998 and 2007. More after this.
Missed the big game? Don't worry, Q92 has you covered. Check out our SoundCloud page where you can relive every exciting moment. From high school football, basketball, baseball, and softball to Mount Union football and basketball, we've got it all. That's every broadcast from this season and even classics going all the way back to 2016. Follow Q92 Radio on SoundCloud and never miss a play, a call, or the thrill of the game. Q92 Radio on SoundCloud, your home for every game, every season.
Portage County commissioners being ordered to provide adequate space for the Domestic Relations Court. Judge Paula Gioluto issued the court order Tuesday, saying the commissioners' failure to act as a breach of their legal duty to provide sufficient space for the court. It handles divorces, custody cases, child support, and domestic violence matters. The order gives commissioners until April 30th to find an existing facility or site for a new court with a completion deadline of December 2027 for new construction. Firefighters say they successfully contained a spill in East Palestine and residents are not at risk. The spill, reported Wednesday afternoon, entered Sulphur Run from a drainage pipe near Brave Industries. Absorbent booms and pads were deployed. The Ohio and U.S. EPA, along with Columbiana County EMA, coordinated with the East Palestine Fire Department on remediation. A federal judge has sentenced a Youngstown man to 3 years in prison for robbing a mail carrier. 38-year-old Joseph Grove admitted to stealing an Arrow key during a March 2024 holdup on Hilton Avenue on the city's south side. Police say he showed a gun and told the carrier, "Don't die for a key." Grove was indicted by a federal grand jury 5 months later. He pleaded guilty last November to robbery of U.S. property. He also has separate drug-related charges pending in Mahoning County. Mahoning County elections officials warning commissioners they could sue if action isn't taken to address issues at Youngstown's Oak Hill Renaissance Place. Chairman Dave Beatrice cited a recent water leak and deteriorating conditions, urging a move to a new facility. WKBN-TV reports the board is concerned a downtown location might not meet their needs. Beatrice told commissioners to get a new building in place. Commissioner Gino DeFabio said it's premature to criticize since no building design exists yet. Federal jury has convicted a Masery man in a multi-million-dollar fraud scheme targeting Primary Health Network. John O'Brien found guilty Thursday in 3 counts of wire fraud. He was acquitted of conspiracy to commit mail fraud. Sentencing has not been set. O'Brien and 4 others accused of submitting fake invoices to the Sharon-based PHN for personal gain. Some defendants, including former company executives, have already pleaded guilty and are to be sentenced in March and April. We'll return to courtside for the second half of tonight's game right after the forecast. From 3 News meteorologist Mark Johnson, I'm Clint Scroggs for Q92.
Cloudy skies for the most part tonight. It's going to be blustery and colder. Our low near 30 degrees. Saturday, partly sunny and quiet. A chill in the air, 43. I am Mark J. Weather from 3 News.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members. With a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
All right, folks, we are back. Sammy was on a PA break. We back? He's ready to roll. Yes, sir. He's back. I'm back. But I'm going to leave him over there. We're going to hit these halftime stats.
26-26. Go get them.
After 1, Jackson at 13-12. 26 all at half. For Louisville, they're 8-22 in the first half, 36%, 7 of 10 at the free throw line for 70%, and 3 of 10 from distance for 30%. Cody Zaylor, he led the Leps in the first half with 7. For Jackson, 10 of 20 in the first half from the field, 50%, 3 of 4, 75% as a charity strike, and 3 of 10 from deep, 30%. Caden Lloyd, senior, came in averaging, I think, just a shade under 18 or 19. So he's got 14 already in the first half, game high.
26-26 as we get you ready to go for the second half of play here on Q92. It is the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by our good friends at the Sarshone Automotive Group. Be sure to check us out on all of our social media platforms, Q92, Q92 Sports. Also on Facebook and X, the Q92 Radio YouTube channel. And give Leroy and I a follow on X and Instagram at Courtside Sam Lee. At Courtside Sam Lee. You'll be glad you did.
All Courtside teams coming up.
That's right. Sunday, be on the lookout. First team, second team, honorable mention. We'll also have our coach and player of the year. So be ready for that.
A lot of great candidates in both of those spots.
Oh, yeah. All right, second half is underway. Louisville and the traveling powder blues, almost a Carolina blue, if you will. Jackson in the home whites tonight, jersey shorts. Purple numbers and letters trimmed to the black. Little floater in the pink, put up no good by Wilson. The rebound picked up by O'Byrne. So here come the Jackson Polar Bears. 25 seconds in third quarter. We are tied at 26 apiece, and O'Byrne trying to get it to Morris, and it went into the hands of the Louisville Leopards. And a shot blocked by O'Byrne at the other end of the floor. Ethan comes out of there with the basketball. Throws it down to Bowen. There's a foul. Wow.
And that's Bowen's third.
Well, they called that on Bowen. Wow. Ooh, I'm not so sure the defender was set there.
Yeah, he's upset again. He's got a couple of rough calls.
Wow, that was. I think I would disagree with that call. Although we've talked about it forever, block charge block, hardest call in basketball. All right, Leopards have the ball. Wilson on the right wing gets that on top to Rogers. He thought about a three. Swings it on the left wing to Norris, back to Rogers. We're at Jackson on Q92. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster. We're tied 26-26 third quarter. Turnover each way. Jackson comes out of there with it. Morris in the backcourt. Gets to the head of the Lloyd. Caden will bring it across with a right-hand dribble. Swings it right side. Bowen for three. That one's off the mark a little bit. Rebound picked up by Norris. Hits it down the floor to Rogers. Here come the Leopards now. Wilson into the purple paint. Drives and scores.
Nice strong drive.
Wilson with 8. So Coach Wirtz's Leopards are hanging in. 28-26. Leopards with a 2-point lead here. Third quarter of play. Loy, a little fade from 17. In and out. No. That's going to be an over the back on Mulliman. 6:13 to go, third quarter. 28-26. Louisville by 2 on Q92.
Give a shout out to former Louisville great Owen Grimoy, listening in from home, chasing his little kids around.
Hey, Owen.
That's right. Another shooter out. Another bold shooter.
There is Wilson at the top of the left side of the floor for Louisville. Gets it over on the left wing to Sanders. Offensive foul on Sanders. And the ball goes back to Jackson. Player control foul. That's his third. So he's got third. Bowen's got 3 for Jackson. Holy smokes. Mulliman's got 3 for Jackson.
I mean, they've called 90 fouls. Get us some flow, boys. Get us some flow.
5:48 to go. Turnover, Jackson, stolen by the Leopards. Wilson at the other end of the ball. Nice pump fake. Lays it up and in. Wilson now in double figures with 10. And the Leps by 4. 30-26 Louisville. 5:32 to go in the third quarter of play. O'Byrne coming at the top of the key on the right side to Loy. Caden draws a double team quickly and gets out of it. Keeps it alive with the left hand to the right hand. 15-footer by Loy. Puts it up and puts it in. Caden Loy gets 16.
As good as a shot as that was, he had 3 guys guarding. Give it up.
Other end of the floor. Nice bucket for the Leopards. And a foul. Jake Baker with his first 2. He'll look for 3 at the line. And I'll tell you what, even after a made basket, Louisville beat Jackson down the floor. And the Leopards with a chance for a 3-point play. And with 5:08 to go third quarter, the Leps are on top 32-28. Baker line left, free throw up, and it is good. So Baker with 3, conventional 3-point play. 5-point lead Louisville, 33-25. 5:05 to go, clock running, third quarter of play. Gio's got it on the right side. There goes a 3 on the right wing. Up and good. Sealer from downtown. His first points in the scorebook tonight. 4:45 to go third quarter. It's a 33-31 Louisville lead. Norris from 15 on the wing is up and good. He's got 4. Hey, Louisville, they really feel like they've got a shot to come out of here with a win.
That was a pretty floater.
4:28 to go. Leopards 35, Bears 31, third quarter. Loy tried to sneak through a double team, and Rogers is going to get the foul.
Jackson roster real quick. I just want to get his spelling correct for Mr. Ziehlер. Okay.
Old Zealer.
Got him on a video.
Keep that handy if you need it.
Get on X. See a little Zeahlер 3.
There's a little shot inside by Loy from the hip. Rattled it all around. No good, but he'll shoot free throws. 4:20 to go. Third quarter. 35-31. Jackson by 4. Tonight's game on Q92 brought to you in part by Ample Storage Units, by Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Canton, and by Luca Basil downtown.
You make that?
He did. 35-32. Loy with 17, make it 18. He hit both those free throws. So he by far the leading scorer tonight for both teams. And it's a 35-33 Louisville lead with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. AWP safety scoreboard update coming up here in a couple of minutes. We'll get you see what's going on around the county. Not a ton of games tonight, but a few. Getting down to the stretch. Regular season about to come to an end for a lot of teams this weekend.
It's amazing how fast it's went.
Yep. I mean, a lot of teams are done after tonight. Jackson and Maslin will play next Friday. They moved that game back, obviously, because...
How about McKinley's not going to play for 2 entire weeks?
I know. Nice move inside. Pretty move by Sanders. Brandon's got 4. That was nice. 37-33 Louisville by 4. Yeah, some of the way the schedule's worked out this year, I mean, the kids are going to be sitting for a long time. 3 in the corner, got the shooter roll. Giovanni Stands from downtown. Makes it 37-36 Louisville with 3:35 to go. Stands now with 6 points on the night. And then Gio picks up another foul. That's his third.
Yeah, 4 fouls.
Boy, Bears are in trouble with fouls. Long baseball pass. Wilson at the other end of the floor. Up and under fake. No. He was hurdled from behind. No foul because there was no contact. 18-footer on the right wing is up and good by Wilson. And all of a sudden, the Louisville Leopards are back in front by 3. 39-36 Leps, 3:13 to go. Clock running in the third quarter of play on this Friday night. Giovanni Stands goes inside, rolls it around the rim, no good. Doherty picked up the ball, lost the ball. Stands picks it up, throws it into the lane, pops it up, no good off the left of the key. And the rebound picked up by Wilson. Here come the Leps. Wilson across the timeline to the left wing. Circles it to Doherty, way out on front. Nice pass down low, up and good by Sanders. Well, this doesn't look like an 8-win team. 41-36 Louisville.
Wilson in double figures with a dozen.
O'Byrne on the left wing. Ethan steps into a 15-footer. Up and good. Ethan O'Byrne. His first points of the night.
I was going to say, isn't that surprising? He hasn't got any clean looks at 3.
Usually he has got open looks on the wing all night long, but not tonight. And a foul on Louisville at the other end of the floor on Manny. No, it's on O'Byrne, his second. 15 foul on Jackson. 2:29 third quarter, Leopards by 3.
O'Byrne, he closed out, and he just put 2 hands on him. Both teams have just shoved 2 hands on guys. You know, in fairness to the refs, they have to call this.
Yep. So Wilson going to shoot a couple of free throws. Line left for Louisville. Boy, not a lot of folks on this side of the gym either. 2:29 to go in the game. 41-38 is the score. And for the Leopards, that will be Wilson's. Yeah, he's got 12 tonight. Wilson's got one more coming. Lets it fly. That one's good. He's got a baker's dozen.
And in for the Leopards, number 33, Blake Carr.
Tonight's game on Q92 brought to you in part by Perspective Designs, the official graphics designer of Courtside with Sammy B. and Lee. And by the Southway Fence Company. Proud sponsors of our starting lineups. Nice pass inside. Mulliman hung it up on the rim and in. Carter Mulliman with his 4th point of the night. I'll tell you one thing, though. This game has been close the whole time. It hasn't been, like, ultra pretty, but it's been close all night long. 42-40 Leopards with 2:05 to go in the third quarter. Rogers goes inside with a right hand. Hung it all over the rim. No. Rebound picked up by Gio Stands, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Gio had the ball poked away. Morris picks it up. He's double teamed. They're whacking at him, and a foul. Or did he get a timeout? Nope. Foul on Doherty. That's his second. 4th on Louisville. Buck 49 third quarter. Leopards 42. Bears 40 here at Jackson. Leopards in the blues. Bears in the home whites tonight. 1:45 to go. Coming off the screen. O'Byrne back to the rim. No. On a deep 3. No. Rebound picked up by Sanders. Sanders is going to go coast to coast. Dumps it into the corner. Now out on top to Doherty. Doherty hands it to Rogers. Fakes the 3. Almost struck the pivot foot, but keeps the dribble alive with 1:28 to go.
Rogers has been quiet since that opening 3. Uh-oh.
There he goes. Long triple. It's off the glass. No. Rebound picked up by Morris. And the freshman Mason Morris trucks it across the timeline to O'Byrne. Ethan baseline. Up. No foul. That's going to be on Zaylor. That's number 2 on him. So each team again with 5 fouls here in the quarter. 1:14 to go. Louisville on top, 42-40. You may hear the PA voice in the background. Todd Krebs, who was the PA voice here for many, many, many years. Then decided just to do football, but he's filling in tonight.
He was the football guy, huh?
Yeah, just does football now. Used to do both for decades. O'Byrne, freebie is good. It's a 42-42 ball game. Then O'Byrne with 4 points on the night now. Jackson and Louisville are all square at 42. Got a turnover in the backcourt. Mulliman had it. He lost it. Picked up by Wilson. Leopard's got a run out now. On the right side of the floor, that ball was poked away off of Zaylor and out of bounds. Back to Jackson with 1:02 to go, and we are still tied at 42.
Well, Jackson going to take the last one here for another minute. Is that a no?
42-42. That's a no. Loy on the right wing. Gets it through O'Byrne. Ethan crosses over to the elbow. Oh, nice backdoor Pat Mulliman. Unfortunately for him, stepped out of bounds.
I thought he got helped out of bounds, but
and the ball will go back to Louisville. For the Leopards, Colt Norris is going to come back in. For the Bears, it will be Warsler back into the ballgame. 44.9 to go in the third quarter. It's a 42-42 game here. Jackson and Louisville on Q92. Sanders into the corner. Steelers got it. Goes down low. Put it up. No. He'll go to the free throw line with 34 seconds to go. 42-42.
Jackson foul number 33, Ethan O'Byrne, his third.
Partner, we've done a lot of Jackson games. I don't remember them just reaching and like they just look out of position. I mean, is Mauer's impact that big on both ends?
They can't be tired because it hasn't been an up and down game. You know what I mean? Usually you see that when you're grabbing and reaching, you're tired, but that's not the case here.
I know I mentioned point guard, floor general, all those things, but sometimes that guy's your vocal leader too. So if he's not out there, you're in the wrong place. He's got to rally the troops.
That's a double whammy. Free throw, Zaylor up good. It's 44-42. And for Zaylor, I've got him at 9. 28 seconds to go in the third quarter. Leopards by 2. Polar Bears with the ball. Don't forget tournament draws coming up for Division I, Division II on Sunday. Leopards already know where they're going. O'Byrne rumbles inside, lays it up on the rim and in. O'Byrne with 6. 44-44 tie. 8 seconds to go in the third quarter of play. Rogers across the timeline with Norris. 3 seconds to go. Rogers into the corner. Zaylor with 2, with 1. Lets it go off the front of the rim. No good.
3 quarters are in the books. We are tied at 44.
We are right back where we started. After 3, Jackson 44 and Louisville 44. You're listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarta Automotive Group on Q92.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit Sarshone.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Fourth quarter ready to roll in Jackson. 8 minutes left to go. Who's going to get this one tonight? We're tied 44-44. Bubbleman inside, went to the ground, lost the ball. Stolen away. Here comes Louisville. Zaylor at the other end of the floor. He'll put it up with the left hand and score.
I like that young man.
Yes, sir. How about Zaylor? What we got here, young fella? 11. Louisville by 2 again. Lloyd drives in. Put it up and in, and he's fouled. Lloyd with 20. Looking for 21 at the line. Caden Lloyd. He's making a play for our player of the game, brought to you by Howard Hanna real estate agent Nathan McFarland. That'll be part of our post-game show tonight here on Q92. Caden looking for number 21. Got it.
Where would they be without him?
Oh, Caden Lloyd's got 21. The next closest scorer is Ethan O'Byrne with 6. 47-46 Bears, 7:25 to go in the fourth quarter of play.
Next closest was 6.
Yep, Ethan O'Byrne's got 6. So does Stans. 4 for Mulliman and Morris, and 3 for Bowen and Zeeler. Speaking of Zaylor, left to the elbow. Drives in with a left hand, scoops it with a right hand and scores. He's bringing out all the tricks tonight.
What year is he?
Zaylor with 13.
Is he a sophomore or junior?
Cody, I think he's a sophomore. He is 6'2" sophomore. Hey, they're going to be a lot better the next 2-3 years. Roy with the circus shot of the night with 23. He was going out of bounds to the right of the basket, threw it high off the glass, and it went in. Sanders at the other end of the floor lays it up and in. He's got 8. All correct.
Louisville's been outstanding.
Now we're getting up and down the floor. 6:38 to go in the game. Louisville 50 and Jackson 49. Each team with 4 timeouts remaining. Turnover Leopards. Rogers. There's Zaylor. Put it up. No. Tipped out of bounds. It'll go back to Jackson. Louisville fans don't agree, but it will go back to the Bears. 15 seconds to go in the first half. Cavs lead Charlotte 57-51. Here it's 50-49. Louisville over Jackson. 6:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Loy almost lost the ball out of bounds, but he retrieves it right before it goes over. Caden on the left of the key. Now he's going to step into an 18-footer. Up, no. Hits the deck. Rebound. Morris to O'Byrne. Ethan will shoot that 3. Got that 3. Ethan O'Byrne with 9. 52-50 Bears back in front. Louisville beat Jackson down the floor again. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Leopards with 5:52 to go. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Southway Fence Company, by AWP Safety, and by Bell Stores, where we always keep the family on full.
What a huge 3 there by O'Byrne, though. I mean, Jackson hasn't had a lead in how long?
2-point lead for the Bears with 5:49 to go in the game. Morris down on the baseline, kicks it out on top. Wilson looking to make a move around Morris. Morris goes right to the key, gets it way back out on top to Norris. Norris to Wilson. Back to Norris. Down low. Baker put it off the glass and scored. Baker got 3. He picks up his 5th point of the night. We're tied at 52. 5:21 to go in the game here at Jackson on Q92. Ethan O'Byrne making a move. Nice pass down low. Lloyd fumbled it. Our 5th tie-up of the night. This time it goes to the Leopards with 5:15 remaining. We are square 52-52. Sanders in for Louisville, number 13. Brandon comes back into the ball game with 6 points on the night. Here comes Drake Wilson. He'll bring it across that Polar Bear logo at midcourt here at Jackson High School. 2010-2017 Division I state champs. There's a turnover by Louisville, and here comes Gio Stans for the Bears left to right. Giovanni into the paint, twisting, gets it outside. Morris for a 3. No. That's got to be on Mullen.
It was.
I mean, they were literally wrestling in the paint. And Carter Mulliman has just picked up his 3rd foul. 4:51 to go in the game. We are tied at 52.
Tell you what, it's been a pretty competitive game. I wasn't
sure
it would be.
It has been.
I think Louisville's record could be a little deceiving just based on the schedule.
On the schedule they played, yep. Speaking of Zaylor, he's got it deep corner 3. It's good. Zaylor with 16.
He wants the player of the game.
Tell you what, they keep this up, they might be a dangerous out in the tournament for Division III. 55-52 Leopards, and Lloyd comes right back with a beautiful 15-footer. He's got 25 points on the night.
On the 54.
Over half. 55-54 Leopards by 1. Louisville with the ball. Wilson fakes a pass into the paint, goes right side Zaylor. Zaylor working on O'Byrne, gets it back out on top. 4:06 to go. Clock running to the fourth quarter of play. Leopards with a pumpkin. They lead by 1. Baseline drive put up no good by Wilson. Picked up by Morris. Mason Morris. Ball stolen away. Shot put up on the glass. No good. Boy, they're letting them play now. Leopards keep the ball alive again. And what do we got? Somebody lost their shoe. A little flat tire down there. So Wilson will have to go back and Put on his shoe. 3:49 left to go in the game. 55-54 Leopards by 1 on Q92. Speaking of state championships, told you for Jackson in 2010 and 2017.
Oh, yeah.
Just a year ago, Louisville Leopards won it all down in Dayton as they brought the trophy back to Stark County. What a ride that was.
Oh, man. Last year was pretty fun, huh?
Leopards with the ball. Morris knocks it away. Knocks it away again. This one still got the ball. Sanders going to go down low, put it off the glass rim. No, the tip is up, no good, but a foul. How did Norris sneak in there and get that tip alive? But he did, and he'll shoot two. Ethan O'Byrne just picked up his fourth foul, too. How about Jackson's got Muddleman with 4, O'Byrne with 4,
Wow.
Bowen with 3.
I mean, and nobody that's done much scoring besides Caden Loy for the Polar Bears.
Nope, he got 25. Norris free throw for Louisville is up and good.
You know, Burns got 9.
And for Norris, that's his 5th point of the night. 56-54 Louisville by 2. A good one cooking here tonight on Q92. That didn't make it. And the ball goes back to Jackson.
That didn't make it.
3:36 to go. 56-54. Leopards are going to take time. It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout, and we'll take it with them. 2-point ball game at Jackson. Leopards 56, Bears 54. We'll take a break on Q92.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
56-54, Louisville by 2. Welcome back to Jackson here on Q92. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, 3:36 left to go in the game. 2 fouls on the Bears, 1 on the Leopards. Timeouts remaining. Jackson has 4, and Louisville has 3. 3.5 to go. Who wants it here as we wind down the regular season? Mullman had the ball, lost it, picked it up, put it in, and he's fouled. Carter Mullman with 6. He'll look for 7 at the line.
Great penetration kick there by Caden Loy as well.
So 3:24 to go, and once again, we are tied at 56 here on Q92. And of course, Q92radiosports.com. Good to be with you on this Friday night. Mullman completes the 3-point play.
And in for Jackson,
he's got 7.
Zach Sealer.
Louisville, 8-13. Jackson, 13-7. D1 versus D3.
I'll tell you what, this will be a tough game for Alliance. It's not a super easy draw for them.
Not coming out of the chute. Tournament time, man, you like to kind of ease in, at least get one to get settled in. But, boy, if they got to start off against this team, plus, close proximity, could be a pretty good ball game. 2:55, clock running in the fourth quarter. 57-56, Bears by 1. Rogers almost shot that 3. Gets it out on top to Sanders. Left wing Zaylor. Zaylor's going to go to work. He's cut off by O'Byrne. Leopards now throw it around the perimeter with 2:40 left to go in the steal. There's Kate Lloyd. Coast to coast. He shot the ball. No, missed it. Actually let it go underneath the hoop. Here come the Leopards right to left in a hurry. 57-56 Bears. Louisville with the ball. Wilson to Rogers. Loy stole it again. Cade Loy 1-on-2. Spins, twists, shoots. No, but he got fouled. Caden Loy back to the free throw line. He is energetic. He'll shoot 2 free throws with the Bears up by 1.
Those little feet are motor.
Right? Spinning, twisting, shaking, baking, running, jumping, shooting.
If he'd just pulled up from that wing 3, there'd been nobody down there. Just pull up on a fast break, let her fly.
Caden Loy line right. He's got 2 coming. First one up, first one good. Caden Loy, how about this young man? 26 points tonight, 26.
I know at some point early in the year he hit over 30 maybe once or twice. I'm just curious what his career high would be.
Well, he is making a move to get there, I can tell you that. Loy, second one, good. 27 for Caden Loy. And the Bears back by 3, 59-56 with 2:15 to go in the game. Turned into a good one here tonight on Q92. Backdoor. Zaylor put him off the glass and scored.
Basket number 11, Cody Zaylor.
Cody Zaylor with 18. 59-58 Bears. And a timeout for Tim DeBevick. And a full timeout for the Bears. 2:03 left to go in the game. It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout. 59-58 Jackson.
What do you think
We'll
here?
keep it here.
What do you think here in these last 2 minutes, partner? Are we just going to keep trading buckets, or somebody going to grab a string?
I think it goes back and forth. I think it goes down to the wire.
Give you a buzzer beater?
I do. I think it's been that way all night. Biggest lead, I think, was 5 for Louisville. For Jackson, I think it was maybe 4 or 5. Been close all night, back and forth, a little teeter-totter for both sides. A couple of guys, in serious foul trouble for Jackson. That's one thing they have to watch out for. And we'll see how the last 2 minutes play out here on the Q92. The Sarta High School Game of the Week presented by the Sarta Automotive Group. We appreciate them and all of our fantastic sponsors for being with us again this year. We certainly appreciate all of you and what you do and what you bring. And we appreciate the relationship and hope to be together with all of you for a long, long time.
Hey, backbone of what we do, buddy. Couldn't be here without them.
So when you hear us talk about our wonderful sponsors and folks, make sure you patronize those businesses and tell them you heard them with Courtside with Sammy B. and Lee. Here we go. 2 minutes to go in the basketball game. 59-58. Jackson by 1. Morris into the paint. Dumps it to Mulliman. Shot was blocked and a foul, and Mulliman will shoot 2. Who did they get? Sanders, I think. Yep. That's his 5th. So Frank Sanders is done for the night. He will have to sit out. With 1:50 left, Sanders done with 6 points. Now, who is Coach Wirtz going to bring in?
I don't know. He's not even looking.
I imagine Doherty probably.
Or Baker.
Or Baker.
Or Maddie. How about that?
Into the game for Louisville, number 30.
We were both wrong, right? How about that? So Maddie back in for Louisville. Max has 3 points on the night. Carter Mulliman shooting line right. 59-58. Bears by 1. 1:50 left to go in the game. Mulliman free throw. Up and no good. Carter Mulliman 7 points tonight for Jackson. 1 point game. 1:50 left to go. 2 fouls on Jackson, 4 on the Leopards, each team with 3 timeouts remaining. Mulliman, second one. That one rainbows back to the rim. Nope. Loose in the corner. Picked up by who? They're going to give it to Louisville.
Said Mason Morris's foot was on the line when he touched the basketball.
So here come the Leopards now with 1:48 to go. 59-58 Bears. You're on Q92, Q92radiosports.com. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, as we bring you courtside on this Friday night. Late February. Zaylor at the top of the key. Zaylor says, I'm making my move. Spinning into the paint with a left hand. Hung it up on the rim. No. Loose on the floor. Zaylor got it back. Goes inside. Blocked by Mulliman. And the rebound picked up by Ethan O'Byrne. Here comes Caden Loy. What do we got? Timeout Bears. It's a 30.
Full Bear timeout.
Nope, now it's going to be a full. GMC heating and cooling timeout with it coming down the stretch. 59-58 Bears by 1. Now the chess match begins between Coach David Wirtz and Coach Tim DeBevick. There's David Wirtz, his dad, coached here for a long, long time. Jim Wirtz, assistant coach, talking to Dave before the game. He used to bring him to all the home games and let him run around up here on the catwalk, peek through the railing and watch his dad coach. Got to be a cool Cool moment for him tonight.
Yeah, watching your son get to do the same thing.
Well, 59-58 Bears by 1. AWP safety scoreboard check coming up here in a couple of minutes. I'm really anxious now to see how that Glen Oak Massillon game played out. They might be done.
Yeah, the last text I got was 15 minutes ago. Massillon was up 10 with 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So Massillon won. I just don't know by how much.
Try to cruise around here and find some other scores. Pitch game show coming up at the conclusion of tonight's game, so stick around here on Q92. If indeed it ends in regulation. 1:15 left to go, 1 point lead Jackson. Caden Lloyd right to the rack and lays it up and in. Caden Lloyd with 29 of the 61. Bears by 3 with 1:07 to go in the game.
What a basketball game he's played.
Wilson on the right wing. Wilson goes around Morris, steps into a 17-footer, hit the rim, no good. Rebound underneath, all over the floor in the paint. Whistle, tie up. Jackson got possession, and then Tim DeVivic says, we'll take another timeout. That's a 30. That should leave them with 1.
Yeah, you should only have 1 left.
So it's another GMC heating and cooling timeout. And indeed, the Bears are down to 1 timeout in 61-58 Jackson here in the fourth quarter.
Louisville in a good spot foul count-wise, though. They sitting on 4 fouls. Next one, they can force them to the line and try to turn the possession over. But Jackson should come out of this timeout with something clever to try to advance the ball quick, see if they can move a little time off, potentially get an easy layup. You can go up 5 here, really put some pressure on Louisville.
Well, I'm making sure number 12's got his hands on it. Cavaliers lead the Hornets 59-53 the half down in Charlotte. College hoops tonight, VCU over St. Louis by 6. Purdue early over Indiana, 15-8 in West Lafayette. Here we go, 50 seconds to go. 61-58 Bears. Jackson's got the ball, stands. Now they're kind of working it inside out, trying to make Louisville chase. Remember, one more foul will put, and there it is. Jackson at the line with 40 seconds left to go.
Louisville gave up a lot of time there. They didn't really extend any full court pressure. Just let him bring it up and then try to come after.
So that foul is on Wilson, his second. 15 foul. Gio stands at the free throw line for the Bears with 40 seconds left. Jackson leads it by 3. So these are a couple of big free throws here for Jackson. They like to hit at least one here. Gio line right, free throw up. In, and stayed in.
That was one of the more interesting spins I've seen.
My goodness.
Into the game for Louisville.
Giovanni stands with 7. 62-58. A free throw here could make it a 5-point game with 40 seconds left to go. Leopards 8-13. Jackson 13-7. It's been a good one. Stands line right. That one line drives in and out. No good. Loose on the floor. Gobbled up by the Leopards. Here comes Wilson. 38 seconds to go. Right side. Ball knocked out of bounds by O'Byrne. Good quick hands by Ethan O'Byrne. And the Leopards will inbound it with 32 seconds left to go. Doherty in and Zaylor goes out.
Zaylor's been so efficient. I don't know how you get – he's attacked the basket. He's played a great game.
Sideline left, looking to get in for Louisville, does so. That's on the right side. Rogers going to shoot a line drive 3, hit the rim, glass rim, no. Ball stayed in bounds off of Jackson. So the Leopards, what good hustle by Doherty. Louisville now with 24 seconds left to go. But they're down 4, but they have the ball.
How about Rogers just one of 7 from 3. Maybe Zaylor's got – no, he's only got 2 fouls.
Yeah, so he's right back in. Doherty sits down. Leopards down 4 with 24 seconds. And Coach Dave Wirtz says, give us a timeout. It's a full. 62-58 Bears. It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout. You're going to need that furnace next couple of nights if you got some issues or you want to just check things out to be safe. GMC heating and cooling. Post-game show coming. We're done. We'll check all the stats. We'll have the AWP Safety Scoreboard and our player of the game, presented by Howard Hanna real estate agent Nathan McFarland. That's all coming up after the game tonight here on Q92. 62-58. Bears, 24 seconds left to go in the game. Louisville will inbound the basketball. Zahler will throw it in. He looks and looks, lobs it into Rogers, steps into a three in the corner, hit the rim, no. Volleyball up in the air by Lippert. Rogers got it. Wilson now steps into a three left wing, lets it fly in and out, no good. Zahler got the offensive rebound, but they're running out of time. 10 seconds left to go. Ball goes out of bounds for Louisville. And they still have the ball, but they're still down 4, and now there's only 9.3 seconds left to go.
Owen Rogers, partner, great shooter, great scorer for them. He's 1 of 8 from 3 today.
Ball comes into the corner. Rogers shoots a 3 in the corner, hit the backboard in the rim. No, 6 seconds to go. Leopards keep it alive. Wilson from 17, back to the rim. No, 2, 1. That's going to be a foul with 0.5 of a second to go.
Why did he do that? Why did he grab it?
So Loy picks up the foul. That's the second. But this one is academic because Louisville still can't go to the free throw line.
That's right.
So 0.5 on the clock. Rogers will throw it in. Gets it into Zahler. Puts it up on the rim, and it bounced off at the end of the game. And that's the contest. I'll tell you what, I never saw so many basketballs hanging up on rims tonight than I have tonight at both ends of the floor.
No.
Your final score, Jackson 62 and Louisville 58. The Leopards dropped to 8-14. Their regular season comes to an end. The Polar Bears 14-7. They have one game, that is next Friday here at Jackson, as they will host the Massillon Tigers. We'll take a break. We'll come back, get the postgame rolling. Don't forget stats, scores, player of the game, and more coming up. You're listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by the Sarta Show Automotive Group on Q92.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
When you're short on time but big on hunger, Bell Stores has you covered. Bell Stores is serving up warm, savory pepperoni rolls perfect for lunch, after school, or dinner on the go. Right now, Bell Buddy Rewards members can pair a pepperoni roll with a 20-ounce Mountain Dew and earn 10 cents off per gallon. Hot food, cold drinks, real savings. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Looking for your home for local sports? Head over to Q92radiosports.com, the official website of Q92 Sports Network. Catch every live broadcast of high school games and Mount Union sports. Stay up to date with the latest local sports stories. Check scores from around the area and never miss a game with our full broadcast schedule. It's everything sports all in one place. Q92radiosports.com, your local sports connection.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Back here at Jackson High School on Q92, Sam Berkman and Lee Foster. Friday Night Hoops as we brought you courtside. Pretty entertaining game tonight for the most part. Final score, Jackson 62 and Louisville 58. Hall of Fame City. checking in lets us know Akron Zips won tonight. They are now 22-5 on the year as they took care of Ball State 78-65. Miami of Ohio getting ready to tip here at 8:30. And Rules the Jungle asking for a Perry score. Hey, I got that for you. Not good news, though, for the Perry Panthers tonight. Boardman beats Perry 52-47.
All right, buddy.
All right, here we go.
Let's run it.
Stats. Here's Uncle Leroy.
After one, Jackson led 13-12. We were knotted at 26 all at the break, knotted at 44 all after 3, and Jackson wins that fourth quarter 18-14 to win the ball game 62-58. For Louisville, they were 21 of 52 from the floor for the game for 40%, 12 of 17 at the charity stripe for 70%, and 4 of 16 from 3 for 25%. They placed, 2, 4, 6, 7 in the score call on the night, 2 in double figures. They were led by sophomore Cody Zaylor. He hit a 3. He finishes with a team high 18 points. Drake Wilson knocked down a triple. He had 13. Cohen Rogers with 6. Brandon Sanders with 8. Jake Baker with 5. Colton Norris with 6. And Max Matty with the triple off the bench for his 3 points. For Jackson, they were 22 of 40, 54%, 12 of 16 at the foul line for 75%, and 6 of 16 from deep for 37%. They placed 7 in the score column as well. Only 1 in double figures. So my goodness, was he a bunch in double figures. Caden Lloyd played an outstanding game. He hit 2 threes, was a perfect 5 of 5 at the foul line, multiple steals, made stuff happen all night. Game high 29 points. Mason Morris finishes with 4. Ethan O'Byrne with 9. Carter Mullivan finishes with 7. Jackson Bowen hit a triple. He had 3. Giovanni Stans had 7. And Mr. Zeeler, he finishes it out with his triple for 3 points.
All adds up. Final score, Jackson 62, Louisville 58. I don't think we need much discussion here, do we?
I don't think so. I think you can just fire that away.
Caden Loy, would you have him for 29? That's what I have.
29.
29 points for Caden Loy. He is our player of the game, presented by our good friend Nathan McFarland, outstanding real estate agent for Howard Hanna. Caden Loy, boy, you score 62. If you don't have that 21, you're in big trouble. And Caden Loy was outstanding. He had to almost have a 4 or 5 steals tonight.
Oh, at least.
He had some nice jump shots, some nice runners in the paint.
Yep.
He had some. I mean, there was a basket down here to the right. I mean, you could use that in a game of horse. Nobody would have made it.
No.
He really was on top of it tonight. So congratulations to Caden Loy, our player of the game, presented by Howard Hanna, real estate agent Nathan McFarland. All right, we had the Maslin score. We had the Perry score. I don't know if we have anything else on the AWP safety scoreboard.
You had Maslin 78-72. Okay.
And then we had Perry falling to Boardman.
Okay.
That's all I've seen.
That's all I've seen. I don't know that there's much more.
I don't think there was more.
I know Hoover's off, Lake's off, and McKinley's off. I don't think Green played.
Anybody play tomorrow?
Green and Lake actually played last night, and I don't have any idea who won. So some reason their makeup game was on a Thursday night.
Oh, wow. I know Maslin played last night, too.
Yeah, they played
against
that
the ISA Academy. They hung on to beat them.
Yep.
But Lake and Green last night. Holy smokes, I never saw a score.
Lake beat Green 51-49.
Wow. Must be getting close to tournament time. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. All right, that's going to wrap it up here for us from Jackson. Thanks to Athletic Director Jeff Cracker and all the great folks here in the Jackson Township. Thanks to my partner,
yes, sir,
Lee Foster. And most of all, thanks for listening, everybody. We certainly do appreciate it. And we're coming down the home stretch. Not sure what our schedule is going to be next week yet. We'll let you know, but
check out those all courtside
check us out.
teams
That's
Sunday.
right, at Courtside Sam Lee. Get it on Instagram, on X. We'll deliver our all courtside county team, first team, second team, coach of the year, player of the year coming up sometime this Sunday. So make sure you're following us there, and make sure you're following Q92 Sports on X and Facebook as well. Final score here from Jackson, the Bears 62, the Louisville Leopards 58. Sam Berkman saying good night and so long from Jackson Township. You've been listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group on Q92. So long, everybody.